Well, tonight, only on Fox 4, a homeowner fears for the worst after he says he has video of his landscaper intentionally driving over a burrowing owl's nest.
Yeah, when I saw this email come down, I tried to avoid that video here, but it's important because the homeowner is speaking with Fox 4's Colton Chavez, who joins us live from Cape Coral tonight. Colton, it's important because there are state laws in place that say you have to give these owls their space. They're protected here.
Yeah, Nadine, so right now we're in nesting season here in Cape Coral, and that means from FWC, Florida Fish and Wildlife, you got to keep at least 33 feet between you and these owl habitats that you can see just behind me. This kind of gives you an idea of how far you really need to be, something that this homeowner tells me you did not see in that video that we just played for you. So that longtime Cape Coral resident I spoke with, his name is Christopher, he says it was actually his security cameras outside of the home that show actually in the video that this landscaper just went right over these burrowing owls' habitat. Now, Christopher says thankfully neither of the two owls, which he named Ian and Irma, were harmed. But Christopher does tell me that he believes their landscaper intentionally drove over the owl's nesting point back, and he points back to a conversation Christopher said he had with the landscaper last month, when Christopher says is when the owls actually first arrived in his front yard.
He indicated that he knew the law, he knew the rules, he knew to stay away, and it was the customer's request to stay away from that part on our property. And so I was extremely angry when I saw that going on.
Christopher says he filed the complaint with Cape Coral Code Enforcement, also with the Florida Fish and Wildlife Service, but tells me the landscaper quit after Christopher says he confronted him about what had happened. Now, we have reached out to FWC to see where they are along in this process, but because we haven't heard back from FWC yet, that's why we're not naming the landscape company or the landscaper that was involved in this incident. Now, as we get more information, we'll continue to move this story forward. But one thing Christopher also tells me is he's concerned, just like other wildlife advocates here in Cape Coral, about how many of these burrowing owls are starting to pop up around Cape Coral. Coming up at 6 o'clock, why that concern continues to grow. Live in Cape Coral tonight, Colton Chavez, Fox 4.